ESAudio.net. Speak Spanish fast. Hi and welcome to another lesson from ESAudio.net. My name is Julio Fopoli and I'm going to be your teacher. Today we are going to study the uses of por and para. When it comes to mastering the uses of por and para in Spanish, there is a very simple yet powerful approach that can help you in 95 to 98% of the cases and even more. Rather than teaching all the uses of por and para as all teachers do, I prefer to narrow down my teaching. Does that mean that I'm teaching less than I should? I don't think so. After all, my experience has clearly shown me that students are presented with so many rules, patterns, and uses that they are not able to use them well in most cases. What do? I cut to the chase as I'm going to show you now. When do we use para? The first use of para is to express purpose. Any time that in English you can use in order to, in Spanish you must use para. For example, I work in order to make money. Trabajo para ganar dinero. If there is a possibility to put in order to, in Spanish you must use the word para. It's very important to bear this in mind. Let's have a look at another example. She studies to become a doctor. As you can see, I can also say she studies in order to become a doctor. For that reason, we can say in Spanish, estudia para ser doctora. She studies in order to be a doctor or to become a doctor. Another example. They call me to discuss that issue. Again, I can also say, they call me in order to discuss that issue. For that reason, I say, me llamaron para discutir ese asunto. The second use of para is when we mention the recipient of the action. For example, I made this cake for you. So in this case, you, the pronoun you is receiving the action, is receiving the cake, actually. So in Spanish we say, preparé esta torta para ti. Another example, we bought the book for her. Compramos el libro para ella. She receives the book. She's the recipient of the book. Consequently, ella is introduced by the preposition para. These flowers are for them. Again, they receive the flowers, so actually we say, estas flores son para ellas. Another use of para is to show destination or direction. For example, we are going to Spain or we are going towards Spain. Vamos para España. Another example, she's going to school. Ella va para la escuela. Sometimes in this use, the preposition para could be replaced with some other prepositions. For example, ella va a la escuela. Or we could also use the preposition hacia. Ella va hacia la escuela. Another use of para is to express deadlines when we have to do something by a certain time or for a specific time. For example, I need a report by Monday. Necesito el informe para el lunes. Another example, they will be married by midnight. Van a estar casados para la medianoche. So in conclusion, we can say that para is used in the following cases: to express purpose, to show the recipient of the action, to show destination, and in deadlines when we want to say by or for a specific time. Now let's focus on the uses of por. When do we use por? Just go through this checklist that we saw before. Purpose, recipient, destination, or specific time. If what you want to express fits into any of these possibilities, then the word to use is para. If it doesn't, then use por and that's it. Until next time. For more lessons, visit www.esaudio.net and sign up for a free newsletter. www.esaudio.net will take you from where you are to where you want to be.